Welcome to the gnpsirclasses YouTube channel. Today we bring for you the lecture on meat hygiene presented by Dr. Asmita Bansod, team member gnpsirclasses. The Government of India, Ministry of Agriculture have issued Meat Food Products Order 1973 for raw meat, chilled or frozen, grading and marking rules 1991 to regularize production of meat and meat products in an hygienic manner, prescribing various requirements for the benefit of meat producers, processors, marketing personnels, consumers and administrators. The elements of meat inspection include ante-mortem inspection, which is performed at the farm and slaughterhouse. The post-mortem inspection include the inspection of head, viscera, lymph nodes and the carcass. The condemnation is the destruction of unfit material. Other things like re-inspection, sanitation, and labeling are also shown in this table. Methods of dressing of food animals. Line or rail dressing. Conveying the carcass by gravity or power through an overhead rail to various places after stunning and sticking. Booth system. One man does all work in one place. No individual allotment of work. If a worker starts sticking cattle, he will finish completely the dressing and then he will start the next animal. The essentials of clean meat production include: proper transportation of animals includes adequate space, food and water and ventilation. Sanitary and clean procedures of slaughtering. Humane methods of slaughter. Clean procedures of processing and packaging to stop entry of pathogens. Transportation of meat to consumers in clean condition and proper temperature. Significance of ante-mortem examination. After ante-mortem examination, the following tags indicate the status of slaughter. Tag U, unfit for slaughter, listeriosis, forage poisoning, rabies, pseudo-rabies, and scrapie. Tag S, suspect, vesicular exanthema, vesicular stomatitis, fluorine poisoning. Tag P, postpone slaughter and treatment, parturient paresis, railroad sickness, shipping fever, IBRT, ephemeral fever, hypomagnesemia. Tag CU, conditionally unfit, swine erysipelas, actinomycosis, actinobacillosis, hemorrhagic enteritis. Tag D, destroy and dispose, anthrax, tetanus, black quarter. Slaughtering techniques. Humane method. Ritual methods: Jewish, halal, Muslim method, jhatka, Sikh method, other method, neck stab or Evanadzuni method. Stunning. Stunning means a process effected by a mechanically operated instrument or electricity or gas anesthesia without adverse effect on the condition of meat or the offal, which when applied puts into a state of insensibility which lasts until the animal is slaughtered, thus sparing it in any event of needless suffering. Types of stunning. Mechanical means employing instruments which administer a blow or penetrate at the level of the brain. O captive bolt penetrative stunning, pneumatic, cartridge, O percussive or non-penetrating stunning. Electronarcosis, use of electric current. Gas anesthesia, using carbon dioxide gas 85-90% in air for 45 seconds. Water jet stunning. Abnormal conditions in meat. Watery in pork meat due to short-term transportation stress. This is characterized by low pH, high lactic acid, and lower water holding capacity. Dark firm dry observed in beef and carabeef due to long-term transportation stress. Characterized by high pH, low lactic acid, low temperature and high water holding capacity. 3. Black spot occurs due to Clostridium herbarium. 4. White spots occurs due to Sporotrichum cryosporidium or Sporotrichum canis. 5. Green spots occur due to Penicillium species. 6. Phosphorescence due to Pseudomonas fluorescens. 7. Sulfur shrinker spoilage Clostridium nigrificans. 8. Whiskers occur due to Thamnidium species, Mucor species, and Rhizopus species. Methods of differentiation of meat of different animals. There are 3 methods for differentiation of meat of different animals and include the physical, chemical and biological methods. The physical methods use color, texture, odor and consistency of the fat. The chemical methods are based on the iodine value, glycogen content, linoleic acid, and carotene content, and the myoglobin content. The biological methods utilize different tests such as SDS page, agar gel precipitation, PCR, and gene probes. This table shows the characteristics, color, consistency, and odor of meat from different animals like sheep, goat, cows, buffalo, pigs, horse, and poultry. This table shows the characteristics of body fat of meat from different animals and can be used for identification of meat. Some of the body characteristics of animals can also help in identification of the meat species. Some specific features are explained. The length of radius in sheep is 1.25 times of metacarpal but 2 times in goat. Third, trochanter absent in horse femur and acromion process is absent in horse scapula. Nutrient foramen, present on medial surface of horse humerus whereas on posterior surface of cattle humerus. Length of muscle fiber, pig, buffalo, sheep, goat, poultry. Horse lodin no, 70 to 85, glycogen content, myoglobin content, 0.7%, refractive index, 53.5, linoleic content, 1 to 2% is highest in horse meat. Intramuscular fat content is highest in mutton, 13%, followed by pork, 4.4%, chevron, 3.6%, beef, 2.6%, and lowest in carabeef, 1%, odor, chevron, goatee odor, pork, urine, mutton, ammoniacal odor, veal, sweetish odor. Deposition of subcutaneous fat is characteristic of pork and poultry while kidney fat is abundant in chevron. Feathering, a characteristic phenomenon of fat distribution in intercostal muscles in mutton. Thus ELISA most suitable type of ELISA for detecting adulterated meat. Falsification mixing of meat of different animals. Conditions that result during transport of animals. Loss of weight. Transportation stress, pigs and poultry are most susceptible. Mortality, dehydration and shrinkage, bruising, shipping fever, transit tetany, bloat. Sources of contamination of meat are the following: hides and hair, stomach and gut contents, major source of bacteriological contamination. Water, source of pathogens. Physical contact with structures, mainly in boot dressing. Movement from dirty to clean part. Unhygienic drainage system. Contamination by workers, utensils, equipments, knife, saws, hawk, cutters and cleaning chemicals. Approaches to reduce contamination. Cleaning and sanitization of equipments and utensils, different rooms of abattoir. Observing workers' hygiene. Teeth should be washed with cloth dipped in KMNO4 or bleaching powder. Hygienic processing and packaging practices. Bunging, technique used for sealing the rectum. Rodding, esophagus, weasand, in cattle is sealed by an elastrator ring. Proper scalding and singeing, in pig and poultry. Thanks for your patient watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe GNP Sir official YouTube channel.